Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whenever you're watching this video, I appreciate the support. Cuzzy, my name is Joe Josh. Go by iChart Daily. In today's video, which is February 15th, 2024, I will be going over Bitcoin's long-term trend, hypothetically my exit strategy, and then I want to go over HBAR and Bitcoin's dominance chart that I posted in the Discord yesterday. Well, reposted. By the way, Discord is free. Link is in the description. So first and foremost, before I say anything, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. I'm just bouncing a bunch of hypotheticals back and forth. I've been doing technical analysis now going on 17 years. I've been taught this process by my father, who was an options trader for almost 30 years, and it's always F the news, trust the charts. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use Bitcoin's chart versus the altcoin to help you understand what's going to happen with your coin versus the dollar. So number one, this picture right here should be printed in on your walls if you are thinking about trading. These are the cycles: Bitcoin's dominance going up, Bitcoin's price, and then what happens to the alts. Right now we're in this part of the cycle. Bitcoin's dominance has been rising. You can see here from November, right, we formed this bottom, and then we're going back up to this 52 to 57% level like we've been here. The reason why I have this circled here is this is the part of the market that you could see alt season. When Bitcoin's price is going up, Bitcoin's dominance is coming down. If you look at it right here, Bitcoin's dominance coming down, Bitcoin's price going up, alts pump heavily. So because we're in this upward rising channel, we're reaching somewhat resistance close to the 57. It's not necessarily alt season yet. And the reason why I say that is now we look at HBAR, right? And when I look at HBAR, I always start on a longer time frame. I want to see these pumps here. Did it line up with, well, look at that. These pumps here, when your coin gains that much value against Bitcoin and Bitcoin's going up, you have 680% and potentially 300 to 1,000%. Well, let's just say the first level was here, right? From here to here was 300%, consolidation 1,200%. So the first thing that comes to my mind is, well, when are we going to have this trend change and we're going to have this value back into Bitcoin? So the first thing I always teach you guys is long-term trends predict short-term outcomes. And what that means is you always want to look at a time frame that has never lied to you. If the MACD is coming down or if the MACD is going up, the trend is doing that. You're not going to get that type of outcome on shorter time frames, meaning like the daily, the 4-hour, the hourly, and below. You're going to get that with the weekly, 2-week, 3-week, and monthly. So if we're looking for a long-term trend reversal, we have been in a bear market since September 2021. And now it looks like the MACD, which is a trend indicator, is about to golden cross. Now it hasn't happened yet. We are still in section B right here, right? This is section A, this is section B. We're still in section B of the RSI as well. So we're not in bull market territory yet, right? So now that you understand this needs the golden cross in order for this to officially stop doing this and start doing this. When your trend stops going down and starts going sideways, your MACD eventually will go sideways, and what will happen is this potentially will form a bottom right here. We'll break out of this green falling channel, we'll go back up to these levels here, and we'll start going sideways, okay? Example A, like this, right? We were falling, right? We were falling. Excuse me. We were falling, we broke out, and now we're going sideways. And eventually, when you have that breakout and then that next 1 or 2 waves, you have to delete the previous trend lines. Now the trend is doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. right? So we're forming that bottom. We're not making lower lows anymore. We're actually making higher lows into, let's just say, an ascending triangle that has a measured move to the upside. Now, technical analysis 101 is going to tell you to take this part of the flag. I'm conservative. I want your plays to hit. So I'm going to tell you to take like, the meat and potatoes, bring it here, line you up with this bad boy right there. This is a very easy play in my eyes, not financial advice. Um, I'll show you why. This is a 2-week chart. The 2-week RSI. Well, first off, the RSI is going to be the first indicator out of the two that shows you bullish divergence, bearish divergence, hidden bullish, hidden bearish, and are we going to have a break to the upside or downside? So you can see we're coiling up here, right? We're having a hard time breaking this level right here of the 0.0845 to the greed level of about the 9 something. Because we're making these higher lows here, and because the MACD looks like it's about to change for the better, I'm going to line up, let's just say, boom, March 1st is the next candle that comes in. I'm going to check the 3-week, the 2-week, and the monthly to see if this potentially could be a short-term bottom, and if we're going to have a break to the upside. If we have a break to the upside versus Bitcoin, while Bitcoin's doing its thing over the past couple of months, 17.5, 15.5, 13.5, just for the people from the start, that means this chart potentially could do something like, these orange lines, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking to buy at support, catch the pump, right? Buy at support, catch the pump. Buy at support, catch the pump. Well, guess what? You need to buy at support. This move right here and here is actually a continuation to the upside. The RSI, that's why I was telling you about it, was in section B the whole time. Section B is here. B, section B, section B, broke into section A and now retested, showing me that we have room to then grow back to around the 70 level. When you're close to the 70 level, I always say zoom down and zoom out on the time frame you're on. See where you've seen resistance in the past, and then use the average of the 3 levels, right? We're not looking to take profit here. We're looking to take profit here and here. Not financial advice, but then you leave like, 20, 30% here. And as the asset goes up, you continuously take more profit off the table. Why? Because this chart shows me that over the past 12 years, after all-time highs, there's a 70 to 85% correction thereafter. Lower each time because the market cap's getting bigger, and probably lower even the next time because the ETF's involved. But, so, March 1st, right? So we're looking at the 3-week, the 2-week, the 1-week. We're looking to see if we're getting any bullish divergence, any bearish divergence. Are we in section A, section B, yada, 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 right? MACD, look at that. Price is making lower lows each wave, but the MACD is making higher lows on the MACD, right? Lower lows price, higher lows MACD. Somewhat hidden bullish. RSI. Look at the RSI, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would love to see this break to the upside once again and then stay in section A, showing us that we have room to grow. Today is the 15th. We got 15 days of HBAR to prove itself that this is potentially the bottom. We want to see it do this, come back to this level here, and then eventually do something like that. Lining up with the monthly, right? Trend lines, say it with me, trend lines go with trend indicator. If trend indicator golden crosses, trend lines are now void. Trend lines do this if we're now going sideways, okay? Trend indicator starts going up. These trend lines are void. Trend lines need to start going up. You understand? As of right now, we are forming a bottom, so trend lines need to go somewhat sideways, right? Until we actually golden cross and break that resistance right there. So, we look at this baby and we say, well, what's the play, cuzzy? I like right there to there. That's the liquidity zone. That is going to be your 11.2 to 13.0. Open up your long position here. Boom. 38% to agreed level of 53%. As this goes higher, you're raising your stop loss. This is on a 2-week. On a weekly, you could probably raise it to right about there. 0.0745 below your most recent low here. Zoom in. Yeah, so the play is technically above. I'd like to see a break above. Right now it's still premature. You don't know if it's actually going to do this and come back down and then go. So technically the play is from here. You keep a tight stop loss at the 0.075, and then you're looking at take profit levels. I would use 3 so that you're actually hitting. I would do there, right, because it's around the top here, which is the 10.42. Then I would do right in the meat and the potatoes at the 11.9, and then your greed level of the 13, around that, right? So you got, boom, 16%, 33%, 50%. Call it a day. As you start going into here, this starts going here. Stop loss is not here anymore. I'm now at this level. Price goes back into this level. Stop loss goes here. Price goes into this level. We're in the greed zone of the 11.9 to the 13.4. Stop loss goes to this level, so that, God forbid, right, we do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. We form like a rising wedge, rising channel. We're extremely overbought. We eventually come back down, retest these levels somewhere over here. That's what I'm seeing. So you're protecting your profits. That's it, bro. I'll end the video with this because we're getting kind of long. I say to everyone, I'm really good, like 85 to 90 something percent right on the next move, right? After that, it's all speculation. As of right now, we look really bullish, right? And what I mean by that is all of the indicators are pointing in the right direction, showing me that we have a lot of green on the table, and we could potentially see very easily, 53.1 to 57.7. Those are the next major resistance levels, right? I say it all the time on this channel. I'm going to be using this RSI to tell me when we are extremely overbought. And you can see here that it's getting lower and lower and lower each time. We are now at the 70 line. You can see here previously we have seen some resistance around these levels, okay? So is it a good time to buy Bitcoin long term? You got to look at your risk reward, right? We're actually closer to the top than we are to the bottom. All right, there's literally just a measly 19 to 25 to 30% to the all-time high, and technically 68% to the low, right? And some people are still waiting for the bull run to come. My friends, Cuzzy, bull run means higher lows on the swings. That's been happening since 16,000, 15.5. And unfortunately, some people are going to miss this short-term pump. I think, hypothetically, we do reach some insane level close to or around the halvening. And then eventually we're going to have to cool off. But because the halvening is a major tool that was put into the white paper that helps with the supply and the demand and inflation and everything else, we could technically, hypothetically, once again, reach those levels on the monthly, be extremely overbought, but because the hype is still there of us reaching 80 to 90,000 around the halvening, which once again, the reason why I'm saying that is halvening happens, then we pump, right? Halvening happens, then we pump. Halvening happens, then we pump. Technically, this move that is happening now is similar to this one, where we're having this insane pumpage, insane alt season rally, and yet we still have months, well, this had months, years, until the halvening. This is literally 2 months prior to the halvening, and Bitcoin's already at, 52,000. I don't hear anyone talking about it really. I don't hear anyone talking that we're literally 19, 20% close to the all-time high. Usually we're at this level. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's almost midway through. So my opinion on it, because a lot of people are asking, I don't know. And what I'll trust is RSI. If we're at 80, if we're at 70, if we're at 90, if we're at 100, in this RSI, I see doing this, right? Approaching over here, something like this, close to September, August. Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, not financial advice, this is where I'm going to start taking the most amount of profit off the table because that has not lied to me here. It's not lied to me here, and it's not lied to me here. And then on the way down, the reason why I said 17.5, 15.5, 13.5 was because that was the price around here. Yes, I was in the bear market here. Yes, I was in the bear market here. So once again, this RSI on the monthly has not lied to us literally since 2013. I'm going to trust it again, regardless of what the news and what other influencers tell you. That's the video, folks. Hope you learned something from these videos. I really, truly appreciate the support. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, do me a favor, leave it in the comment section. Helps the channel grow. I know I answer a lot quicker in the Discord, but that doesn't help YouTube push my stuff out there. The Discord link is in the description. That's free. Join it. Besides that, I'm trying to get the channel to at least 500 to 1,000 subs, so at least I could start the memberships up and start taking requests every day. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me tremendously. Enjoy the day.